And part 2, the 5 of summer, it clicked off, it gets hot and it won't work, is to do that you dodged a bullet in your past, something that went terribly wrong. Everything happens for a reason. You had to be removed from negative emotions of others, and you had to stop focusing on what frightens or worries you. You may have had a few sociopaths in your past. In the recent past, we've got the 5 of Wands. This is to do with me, is the competitive energy that most people have in a workplace. You may have had a lot of competition, a lot of healthy competition for what they thought you were doing better than those. It also talks about weight training and doing gym work, which is, competing for who's the strongest, the toughest, the leanest, I call it fighting weight. In a room that you may share with people, there might be a lot of competitive natures in there. And then you've got the wheel. This is luck. So anyone out there who's trying to win the lotto this week, you should take a lotto ticket, because the wheel is talking about money. It talks about delays being over, suddenly unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. The wheel can say in 1 calendar year, all the things that you've been wishing for will come to fruition. In the future, you may have a bit of a nightmare card. So unfounded focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. You may suffer with nightmares, panic attacks, insomnia, and just very vivid dreams, and most psychic people I know do, and that's normal. Then you've got here the Sun. The Sun card here is happiness. Best card in the deck to get. Plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and recommendations, and gratitude for the blessings of life. It's happy. The sun shines out. He's running his unicorn over the fence. He's tooting his own horn because he knows he's doing really well at what he does. And the sunflowers are all vying for his attention. It also talks about learning. You may be learning a new job or a new trade. The Empress is around you. This is people around you. A Taurus might be around you. They are the Empress. They are admired. They're very beautiful. They nurture others. They are very good parents. They would be a good parent. And they like a life of luxury. They've got 2 children there. Maybe in your future, fire sign, you may want to have children. It's saying that that's possible. And the fire sign might be involved with an earth sign, which may have Taurus in their chart, or it could be a Virgo or a Capricorn. You've got maybe 2 children with them now, or plan on having more children with them. They're generous, they're stylish, they're practical. They'll be the ones to bring the home cooked meals, do all your washing for you, or help you with housework or ironing. They're very nurturing, and you should respect all that they do for you. They're very creative as well. They love luxury. They like form and function, and they like beautiful fabrics like velvet and satin. Queen of Winter, strong, patient, self-sufficient. This is who's around you. This could be someone in your future coming in for you, and as an outcome, and they're an air sign. They are Libra, Aquarius, Gemini in nature. They're strong, they're patient, they're self-sufficient, they're funny. They can put you in your place without you even realising it. They're quick to be discerning against those who they think are trying to take the mickey out of them. They'll take the mickey out of you and tell you that you've pushed that point too far, and they'll make sure you know that you've done the wrong thing. They may work in law enforcement. They may work in they could be a security guard, something like that. It's what it's talking about here. Then you've got here the crystals, magic, creation, dawn, and the beginning. So you may have some crystals you need to clean. We've just gone through a full moon. You may need to get them out and wash them in salt in a bowl with water. That's what I recently did with mine. They collect energy off you because they come from the earth. If you don't bury them every now and then, they lose their lift, if that makes sense. Their energy, their light. So we can drain them without even realising we're draining the crystals. I have lots of them, and I keep them in my pocket, on my person, when I'm trying to attract something, whether it be luck or love or protection. 21. Okay. Creating your own world, the end of chaos, freedom to choose, singing your own song, freedom of movement, grace and meaningful activity, beginnings to new adventures that are divine, the origins of a new venture, the ability to heal or amplify energy crystals, working with true energy, dance and movement to express yourself, healing through sound, crystals, dance and energy, dancing as if you are alone, no self-consciousness, no guilt, total bliss in being. 19, fairy tales. You will see miracles take place. Remember, we teach others how to treat us, and if you similarly taught yourself what you feel you are worth and taught others to rely too heavily on you. However, it's not too late to change. You are not refusing to save a life. That's how it looks to your own critical self and perhaps to other people. But at the moment, you feel your worth is derived entirely from being of service to others, even when you feel you can no longer go on. You are currently a one-person rescue squad, but until you help yourself to be free of such expectations, you will never be free enough to be of help to others. Resentment, guilt and anger can leak into the service you are providing. Please contemplate a fresh way of communicating and begin to love yourself and give yourself regular work breaks and time out, and you will begin to respect your contribution. Others will too. Please set them all a loving, inspiring example of how to look after yourself better. So that's for fire signs.